comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
なんかワクワクします。
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen?
始まりましたね。
Backs them into the corner.
どうなるどうなる？
Still slugging it out here. Sick. Okay, they trade hits? Yes, like that.
どうだ？
Box him with a target.
どうするどうする？
Neither fighter is willing to back down from this exchange. Here's a good spot.
今の完璧。
Springs forward with a run in there.
綺麗に決まりましたね。
Okay, more of that next round.
いやー強い。強すぎるよ。まだわからない。
Opts for the free flow kicks to get a drink in. Jumps up. A good call there.
まあそういう時もあるよね。慎重ですね。
Gets backed into the corner with pressure building.
何か狙ってるんですかね、これは。
Time to take this momentum and really run with it.
いいですね。
That's what we want. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Springs forward with the drive rush. Why are they going in? Hang down.
こっからどう行くんでしょう。
Is it time for the mix? Closes it out.
おお、しっかりと押し切りましたね。
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet.
さっき負けた方も次はいける。
Good stuff. They gotta keep it up.
大丈夫大丈夫。
Use the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Opts for the throw.
いやーどうだどうだ。
Bends the gauge on the drive rush. Alright, what's coming up next? With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. There's still a chance here. This is the range where things get messy. Down to the wire. No worries about it.
おお、しっかりと押し切りましたね。
Let's try to shake up the game plan a bit.
次のラウンドが勝負ですね。はい、全部勝負なんですけど。
Box him with a target. Nice. Player one will look to apply pressure here.
どうなんですかね。ここから2人ともやる気満々だ。
Full FA meters on deck for both sides. This charges forward. Following up, gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Checks with a medium kick. Jumps up. Jump. Down the cage right there.
Skills.
Yo, we're dealing with a real gambler. Go online is still willing to risk it all on this critical cash money damage they need. Critical now? This is gonna kill, no doubt about it.
名勝負。
Final round.
That's a huge win there. Settle down and keep grinding.
いやー強い。強すぎるよ。でもまだわからない。
Ooh, yeah, just like that. Let's see how these two try to set the tone of the match.
個人的にはガンガンやり合ってるところが見たいですね。
It'll be interesting to see how they decide to fill up their super art gauges here. Dangerous range here. That's what we want. Nowhere to run.
一気に来るんじゃないですか。これは行ったれ行ったれ。
Froze them.
すごい。天才。
There's a burnout.
なんか急に
What a finish.
決めてった。ナイス。
Cammy win. Round
It's
one.
not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back.
まだまだ戦い足りないようです。
Medium kick just underway. What kind of game plan do they have?
どちらが先に仕掛けるんですかね。
Player 3 pushes the opponent into the corner. Player 1 has used up all of their drive gauge. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes?
どうなる。
Drink level up to 4. All options are on the table. Don't worry about it. Get your hits in and you'll be fine.
勝負はまだこれからって感じですね。
With the throw. Opt for the free flow kicks to get a drink in. They back the opponent into the corner. Now to apply the pressure.
この感じは名勝負の予感がします。
Get out of there with the back dash. Grabs and throws them away.
いいですね。
Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Drive rush to keep it going. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. And that's what they use the gauge for a super.
すごい派手でいいですね。
Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. Super is on deck. They're gonna pull the trigger.
この場面でいい感じに溜まっております。
In there.
ナイスナイス。かっこいい。
Don't let it phase you. You'll get there.
面白かったです。二人ともマジお疲れ。
Time to get down to business. The first round starts now.
かっこいいとこ見たいです。
Player 2 with the life lead.
だいぶ有利な状況ですね。
Battle of egos on display here as neither fighter wants to give up any ground. Sees the overhead coming and blocks it.
ちゃんとガードしてる。すごい。どうなる。
Good call. Overhead. Well, that happens to everyone.
惜しい。
Yes.
綺麗に決まりましたね。
Don't worry. We're just getting started here.
今負けちゃった方にも取り返してほしいですね。
They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter.
いやーどうなるんだろう。ナイスナイス。
Throw. Missing.
いやいや。
Player 1 chases them down.
何か狙ってるんですかねこれは。
Genius! Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with the chance to score big here. Burnout activates.
いやー頑張れ。
All in with the rush. The swagger step sends them flying. Links it. Will this super art do anything?
なんかもうすごいことになってるよ。全然気がつきませんね。
Still a chance for rare king. KO.
しっかりと押し切りましたね。
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here?
もう一回戦うんですね。頑張れ。
Throws them to negate the block. Throw heavy. Pressuring them in the corner.
どうなる。
Keep at it.
大丈夫大丈夫。
Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage on people.
どうするどうする。
They are battling it out tooth and nail here, with no one having a clear advantage yet. Takes a trip. The drink level's at 4. All inhibitions are out the window.
ヒヤヒヤします。
So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Maybe they should back off a bit. They're at the center of the stage. What happens here will have consequences later on.
決着ですね。
Let's try to shake up the game plan a bit.
なんかこう魂のぶつかり合い的なものを感じました。
Out of there. Nice. Player 2 managed their drive gauge well to create lots of opportunities for themselves. Let's see if they can maintain this rhythm. Opt for the free flow kicks to get a drink in. Looking for a chance. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. Big throw.
ナイスナイス。
They're backed up into the corner.
この感じは名勝負の予感がします。
Swagger step. Not bad. Not bad.
いや惜しいな今の。
You've got to be mindful of reach and jumping. Ooh, yeah, just like that.
Right up with the super.
すごいことになってるよ
Will this be enough to kill?
決まった
Oh, yeah, this is all yours.
強すぎませんすごい気迫みたいなの感じます
The last round. It's now or never.
どっちも頑張ってほしいですね
Combo into. Yeah, hold that.
白熱してます
Ooh, what a smart flow.
今の完璧
All the road connects.
すごくに天才
What now? Player one with the rhythm owning that pace.
このまま押し切るんでしょうかこの場面で
Flatline done.
決まった
Cammy. Here comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
飛躍がこっちまで来たぞ
Stop the attack cold to the perfect hit. How will they follow up? It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach?
ここからどう攻めるんですかね
How will they utilize the corner?
どうだ
Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Goes for the throw.
いやーどうだ
More like that. This is a real back and forth match we're seeing. They definitely know what the other is capable of. Bends the gauge on the drive rush. Good stuff, but they gotta keep it up.
惜しい
Boxing with a pocket.
慎重ですね
This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go for it.
どっちもギリギリ
Maybe they should back off a bit. Drink level max out. This party's getting crazy.
綺麗に決まりましたね
Don't worry, we're just getting started here.
次のラウンドが勝負ですねまあ全部勝負なんですけど
Carries the attack. Ooh, yeah, just like that. They're backed up into the corner.
どうなるんですかねここからいいよいいよナイスナイス
Just goes for it at this range.
何これすごいことですね
Getting tipsy with the devil inside.
やばい
Uses the gauge for the super. Not playing around. So, let's go. You've gotta be mindful of reach and drive rush to keep
やばい
bust out the parry. Nice read with the cannon spike. Oh my god, what's gonna happen?
すごいですどれ
Turns out. Opens it out.
おおしっかりと押し切りましたね
Send them home. You got this one.
熱い勝負が繰り広げられておりますどっちが勝ってもおかしくないと思います
Uses the target combo with the flip.
いけるよ集中集中
What are they gonna do? Oh, breaks it. They're in the corner. This may change the match.
いやー一気に来るんじゃないですか
Still a chance. They gotta keep it. Fuel to the fire.
なんかもうすごいことになってるよ
This is gonna kill. No doubt about it.
お名勝負
Don't
Jamie.
get too down on yourself. Just change gears and adapt.
めっちゃいい試合でしたまたこんな戦いが見たいです
Show the medium kick. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone.
こっからこっから
Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out?
ここからどう攻めるんですかね
The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Player one with a sliver of drive gauge left. They may be in for a tough time. Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation. Gets it.
ナイスナイスかっこいい
Round two.
It's all good. You can still take this back.
どちらにも頑張ってほしいです
They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it?
どうなるんだろう
This fight,
いいですね
we're just getting started. Who will take control?
ポ 人的にはガンガンやり合ってるところが見たいですね。
Uses the drive rush here to steal the dripping to impress.
これかっこいいやつ。2人ともやる気満々だ。
They back the opponent into the corner. Now to apply the pressure. It's a good spot. And use the true oh.
ナイスナイス。かっこいい。
You're on the right track. Get back out there.
いやー熱い戦いでした。次の試合も見たい。
Throws them to negate the block. Goes for the low kick. Lots of aggression for both sides.
すごい。
Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't with their guard.
いやーどうだどうだ。
Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive. The drink level's up to 4. All options are on the table. Alright, what's coming up next? Drive feed opens up. Oh, that happens to everyone.
大丈夫大丈夫。かっ
Oh,
こいい。
don't worry about it. Get your hits in, and you'll be fine.
なんかこう魂のぶつかり合う的なことを感じました。
Box him with a target call. Is it time for the mix? At least
ナイスナイス。
still slugging it out at this range. Max SA Gage, unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. The target combo was a filler. Experiencing burnout.
なんかこっちが緊張する。
In there.
決まった。
Send them home. You got this one.
本当勢いがすごいですね。いやー、大丈夫か。どうなんでしょう。
And Benito, hoping for a good return.
何これ。すごい派手でいいですね。
They should have kept this one classified. Because then they made up that. Delta red on snow. Here comes the corner press.
いやー、一気に来るんじゃないですか。これは。
Up for the arrow. Oh man, this is a scary ring. They're sitting on a full super arcade now. All in.
白熱してます。
Connects with the throw.
今、
Overdrive arrow kick. That one's found.
めっちゃ惜しい。4倍です。
Any mistake here is gonna be fatal. What's it gonna be?
すごい人ですね。どっちも負けないで。いったれいったれ。決まってましたね。
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch.
まだまだ戦い足りないようです。
Opts for the free flow kick to get strings forward with the drive rush. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here?
何か狙ってるんですかね、これは。
Sick. So on point.
どうだ。
Throws them to negate the block. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Did well to get the buff in there. Uses the pen. Nails the anti-air.
どうするどうする。
The drink level's up to 4. All options are on the table.
いいですね。2人ともやる気満々だ。
What's the next move? Oh god, this is tense.
これどっちが勝つの。
Is it time for the mix? Oh.
決まった。
Let's try to shake up the game plan a bit.
今負けちゃった方にも取り返してほしいですね。
Who's going to start things off?
さあどっちが勝つでしょうか。
Big counter. Can they stop this life lead from getting bigger?
このまま押し切るんでしょうか。
Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. Big opportunity now in this corner.
どうなるんですかね、ここから。
Let's burn out. Expect the tempo of the match to kick. That's what we want. Pokes with the medium kick. Saw that coming.
なんかこっちが緊張する。
Experiencing burnout. Moving to impress. This is
何これ。すごい派手でいいですね。
going for the kill with that. What a move.
こんなこと。
Everyone
comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
お互いに頑張ってほしいですね
We're not gonna allow any jumping.
すごい
Now they get pushed into the corner, or it's going to be very difficult to escape.
どうなるどうなる
Whip the throw. Can't protect the throw.
どうなる
So they break forward to pressure the opponent.
どうだ
Nails the anti-air. Taking stock. That's how it's done.
天才か
In a dire situation, they can't afford KO.
綺麗に決まりましたね
Yes! Keep it up!
いや強すぎませんすごい気迫みたいなの感じますいい
Gets the knockdown, and now
ですね
dashes forward. That's what we want. Player one needs to use the threat of the corner.
どうなるんですかねここから
Immediate kick hit. Uses the gauge for a super art.
これかっこいいやつ
Oh, no question whether this super art is going to kill or not.
綺麗に決まりましたね
Player
Cammy.
one puts their strength on show there.
圧倒してましたねすごい
Will we see our fighters kill each other out or just let it fly in this opening round?
始まりましたね
This is the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Player two creates a good corner opportunity.
何か狙ってるんですかねそれは
Neither of them willing to back off. Solid. If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over. There's still a turn out. In there.
おおしっかり倒しきりましたね
Don't worry. We're just getting started here.
勝負はまだこれからって感じですね
Throws him. What's next? Who will gain control of the match in the early going?
こっからこっから
Match just started. It's anyone's game.
心理戦にも注目していきたいです
Ooh, yeah, just like that.
いいよいいよ
Is it time for the mix? Denies the jump in. Dashes. Burnout activate.
なんかこっちナイスナイスかっこいい
Send him home. You got this one.
いや強すぎませんすごい気迫みたいなの感じます
That's what we want. Throws him.
すごすぎ
Strikes back with the overdrive arrow. Their life bar has now been whittled down to about 50% next with the throw.
炸裂してます
Getting it all on the drive rush. What are they gonna do? Oh! Plenty of health. Full gauges. Let's go. The lock. That means the corner. What setup do they have?
いやー一気に来るんじゃないですかこれは
Turns out.
いやー頑張れ
Yo, cut that boy off. He's had it. What is it?
なんかもうすごいことになってるよ
Is it over? Can they survive?
決めてきたナイス
The
Jamie.
pieces are there. Keep your head up and focus.
いやーどっちも頑張っててナイスファイトって感じでした
Jumps in. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round.
ここからどう攻めるんですかね
So on point.
どうだ
How they utilize the corner. Throws him down.
どうするどうする
The damage is really piling up now. You can see how cornering your opponent is such an effective game plan.
結構リードしてる感じですね
Taking stock. Player one can't let their drive game run. They need to find a way to reset the situation. And a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage.
これが SA 技ってやつですね
Will they be able to let strength? Oh, KO.
決着ですね
Well read. Keep going.
いや強すぎません すごい実験みたいなの感じます。
Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital.
一瞬の油断が命取りですよね。
Player 2 will look to apply pressure here.
この感じは名勝負の予感がします。
After the drive rush to keep it going.
慎重ですね。ナイスナイス。
Both fighters planning something? Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Opt for the free flow kicks to get a drink in. Gets the throw, looking to impress. This super closing it out with a super art finish. Nice and clean. Closing it out.
決めてきた。ナイス。
Player 1 got a huge confidence boost there.
圧倒してましたね。すごい。
Throws them to negate the block. These elements early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner.
どうなるどうなる。
Grabs him.
どうだ。
Saw that. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage.
だいぶ有利な状況ですね。どうなる。
Nails the overdrive arrow kick.
慎重ですね。
Scrapping it out up close. Will they try to finish the round with a drive move? Jumps in. Is it time for the experiencing burnout? Got him up against the
おお、しっかり倒しきりましたね。
Yes! Keep it up!
いやー強い。強すぎるよ。でもまだわからない。
Both fighters want to establish themselves early on,
どちらが先に仕掛けるんですかね。
so they break forward to pressure the opponent. Time to take this momentum and really run with it. Jump! Super on deck for both fighters. Expected springs forward with the drive rush. Opts to continue the attack with the drive. Player 1 has a slight life lead.
このまま勝ち切ったらかっこいいですよね。
Uses the target combo as a filler.
二人ともやる気満々だ。
Is it time for the mix of experiencing burnout?
頑張れ。
Are they dead off this super? It's too close to call.
ロックオン。
The super art doesn't kill. They gotta focus to finish this off. Time to take this momentum and really run with it. In there.
ナイスナイス。かっこいい。
Player 1.
Another fight is coming your way.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
よろしくお願いします。
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do?
どっちも強そう。キュッ。
Arrow kick connects. No good up high. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight.
ここからどう攻めるんですかね。
Player 2 has the life lead.
だいぶ有利な状況ですね。
Backs them into the corner.
どうなるどうなる。どうだどうだ。
Nice.
ナイス。
The throw misses. Life lead opens up. Brings out the super art. Don't worry about it. Get your hits in and you'll be fine.
今負けちゃった方にも取り返してほしいですね。
They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it?
一瞬の油断が命取りですよね。
This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have?
こっから。
Player 2 needs to use the predator corner.
どうなるんですかね。ここから。
Throws him. What's next? You've gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this rate. Attempts to break the stalemate with the fireball. There's a definite gauge disparity here, but it may not matter. Shows the medium kick. Not a loss to get mad about. If anything, we should be glad for it.
いやー、どっちも頑張っててナイスファイトって感じでした。
The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Still slugging it out. Wait for the fireworks. There's space to make something happen here, and neither fighter looks willing to. Nice, perfect parry there. What do they do next?
いやー、どうだどうだ。
If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over.
このまま押し切るんでしょうか。
Both fighters are barely alive.
どっちも
It's a good block KO.
決まった。
Let's try to shake up the game plan a bit.
次のラウンドが勝負ですね。全部勝負なんですけ
Ways to cancel the fire. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter.
ど。どうなるんだろう。
The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here?
何か狙ってるんですかね、これは。
Goes with the safe stuff with that target. Still scrapping for control of the space. Drive Dave gap here.
何ですか今の。
Get out of that jam with a perfect parry.
Runs that off and keeps going.
やばい。
Digs in deep to get that drive home.
Super to show what a PhD in fighters can do.
すごいことになってるよ。
They're experiencing burnout.
なんかこっちが緊張する。
Is out the cage right away.
This is gonna kill, no doubt about it.
よっ、名勝負。
Oh yeah, this is all yours.
なんかここまですごくいい線いっているようでね。次どうなるか本当に予想できないです。
Attempts to break the stalemate drive rush to keep it going. There's an overdrive shorty. Burnout activated.
いやー、頑張れ。
Both fighters chasing them down.
Player one is in burnout state, a very precarious situation. This is where we can expect some major pressure. Close range projectile. Very range. We gonna see a jump in?
Gary betting it all on the drive rush.
Shows off a pass.
毛だらけ。
Closes in.
やばいやばい。もういけるよこれ。
A jump in. Goes to the air.
Putting the cherry on top. It's over.
決まっちゃいましたね。
Don't worry about the loss, because your next win's gonna show them that you're for real.
めっちゃいい試合でした。いや、こんな戦いが見たいです。
Did well to get the buff in. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone.
どちらが先に仕掛けるんですかね。
Pressuring them in the corner.
どうなるどうなる。どうだ。どうするどうする。
Goes for the throw.
すごい。
Neither of them willing to back off here.
ナイス。
Okay, more of that next round.
いやー、強すぎるよ。でもまだ
Gets the jump in. Sweet. Pokes with the medium. Uses the target combo as a filler. Is it time for the mix?
順調ですね。
At least one of them is having a good time in that corner.
結構リードしてる感じですね。
Goes for them.
ナイスナイス。
Experiencing burnout. Ends the meter. Hoping for a good return.
これかっこいいやつ。
Going for the conclusive kill with that super. What a move. Player one puts a bow on it.
どうしてましたね。すごい。
Let's see what these fighters have. Hold your breath. Keep at it.
惜しい。
Not a lot of damage dealt so far. No telling how this match will turn out.
だいぶ有利な状況ですね。
Grabs him,
ナイス
gets the jump in. Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation.
何か狙ってるんですかね、これは。
With the throw, will they be able to muster up one final push? KO. Well read. Keep going.
強すぎません？すごい気迫みたいなの感じます。
Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital.
いやー、どうなるんだろう。
Still slugging it out at this range. Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball.
はいシュッ気だらけ
They trade hits. Time to take this momentum and really run with it. Shuts that down with a parry. Oh, could be the start of something.
もうね、本当に難しい。
That's what we want. Jumps in. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best.
あとちょっと
You've gotta be mindful of people. There's an overdrive shorty. Still a chance. They gotta do it. They gotta go. Close range projectile. Time to take this momentum. Were they looking to connect with an overdrive art from this situation?
危ない危ないでもまだいける
Dangerous range here. Jumping KO.
綺麗に決まりましたね
Don't think about what you couldn't do. Think about what you got done.
なんかこう魂のぶつかり合い的なものを感じました
Throws a fireball. What? Right there. Gets the counter. You never know what.
すごすぎ天才
Oh man, listen. With a fire. Cook them up.
なんかもうすごいことになってるよ
End to this round with a level 3 super. Okay.
Another fight is coming your way.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
なんかワクワクします
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play.
かっこいいとこ見たいです
Tries to bait him with the projectile. Not a lot of damage dealt so far. No telling how this match will turn out.
だいぶ有利な状況ですね
Ooh, will they hit? Whip? Or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Plenty of space between the two fighters, but who will decide to close the gap? They trade.
どうなる
Throws them. What's next?
お
Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Decides to buff up while they can. Yeah. Uses the parry. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Projectile to try and change the situation. Trying to lead each other here?
どうなるんでしょうか
Oh, burnout tripping!
ナイスナイスかっこいい
Don't worry, we're just getting started here.
なんかこう魂のぶつかり合い的なものを感じました
Strings
ナイスナイス
gets backed into the corner with pressure building.
何か狙ってるんですかねこれは
Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. Looking for a chance.
二人ともやる気満々だ
Not much life difference. Changes things up with an overhand. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. Ends the meter, hoping for a good return.
あこれかっこいいやつ
Going for the complete with that super. What a move! Every loss is a chance to learn.
面白かったです二人ともマジお疲れ
Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Tries to bait him with the projectile. a good forward to pressure the opponent. Nice. Parries the projectile. Jump, that's what we want. Get back. Burnout on K.
綺麗に決まりましたね。
Well read. Keep going.
強すぎません？すごい気迫みたいなの感じます。毛だらけだ。
How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now?
どういうこと？これ。
Perfect parry to stop them. Time to go on the offensive. Medium kick hit. A good ball.
そういうこともあるよね。いいよいいよ。
What's the next move? Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Is it time for the mix? Shows the medium kick. Time to take this momentum and really run with it. Uses the gauge for a super arm.
何これ？すごい派手でいいですね。
Uh-oh. This really tipped the scales.
おお。竜はなかなかいい筋肉してますね。
How are you gonna do that? Turns out.
Is out the cage right
ナイスナイス。
This is gonna kill. No doubt about it.
しっかり倒し切りましたね。
Player one has to be pleased with that win.
もうこんなの誰も勝てないよ。最強です。
Can't squander this punish counter chance.
ナイスナイス。
Player one creates a good corner opportunity.
何か狙ってるんですかね、これは。
The pressure continues as they can't escape the corner. They need to find a way out.
だいぶ有利な状況ですね。どうするどうする？
Throws him down.
お、どうだ？
Perfect execution and gameplay nets our fighter a perfect round.
決着ですね。
The assault's working. Keep that confidence.
めちゃくちゃすごい攻めでしたね。
They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it?
一瞬の油断が命取りですよね。
Both fighters want to establish themselves early on.
どちらが先に仕掛けるんですかね。
Player one will look to apply pressure here.
この感じは名勝負の予感がします。
Time to take this momentum and really run with it. Smart play with the throw. Opts to continue the attack with the drive.
二人ともやる気満々だ。
With breather. Not much life difference. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Player two can't let this simmer. They've got to start cooking.
一気に来るんじゃないですか。決めてった。ナイス。
A loss is a loss, but don't let that get you down.
次のラウンドが勝負ですね。勝負なんですけど。
Sets up with the jump in.
完璧。
Links it. Side switch. Super arts into play. It's really anything goes at this point. Getting up close and personal. Looking to follow up after that target combo. Here comes the corner pressure. Huge chance at turning it right up with the super.
すごいことになってるよ。
Oh, looking for the definitive end to this round with a level 3 super. Player one must be beaming after that.
強すぎ。すごい勢いでした。
Time boosted Hadouken. Pokes with a medium kick. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach?
ここからどう攻めるんですかね。
They're not going to allow any jump-ins. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Holds out with the block. Okay, they break it. Player one is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers to turn this around in their favor. Oh, easy tech. Maybe they should back off a bit. Will that drive impact get punished? Getting into the and a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage.
うまい。
Shoots off a fireball up close. At this range, many attacks can connect if you pick something. Ooh, yeah, just like that. They're going for the there.
ナイスナイス。かっこいい。
Loosen up and play the part. The results will come.
次のラウンドが勝負ですね。まあ、毎日勝負なんですけど。
decides to buff up while they can. Player 1 chases them down.
何か狙ってるんですかねこれは。
Smart play with the throw.
いいですね。
Gets a risky punch in. Hits them with a stopping block.
ちょっと何ですか今の。
They're facing a drive rush to keep it going. Ooh, yeah, just like that.
全然気が抜けませんね。
Experiencing burnout.
頑張れ。
Real test of nerves here. Oh, no question whether this super art is going to kill or not. That's a huge win there. Settle down and keep grinding.
いやー強い。強すぎるよ。でもまだわからない。
That almost sliced him open with a Shoryuken. Overhead. Looking too impressed with this super.
何これ。すごいですね。いいですね。
Show the people what they came to see, Ryu!
いい感じに鍛えられた体してますね。
Nowhere to run.
いやー一気に来るんじゃないですかこれは。
Both absolutely refusing to give up ground. Just do it, man.
すごすぎ。
Are you kidding me?
決まっちゃいましたね。
Player 2 reaches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that.
いい勝負。負けた方も惜しかった。
Yeah, I love the back and forth game. Keep at it.
惜しい。
Good anti-air. Goes for the fireball. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range.
天才か。
Goes for the drive rush there. Yes, like that.
いやーどうだどうだ。
The low doesn't connect. They are on a roll. Gets back into the corner with pressure building.
何か狙ってるんですかねこれは。
Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. Heats it up with a combo to KO.
決着ですね。
Don't worry about it. Get your hits in and you'll be fine.
勝負はまだこれからって感じですね。
They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter.
どうなるんだろう。
Connect with medium kick. Player 2 has a slight life lead that they may sit on.
結構リードしてる感じですね。
Gets the knockdown and now breaks the block with a throw.
ナイス。
Still slugging it out at the range. Is it time for the mix? Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball.
慎重ですね。
Player 1 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. They gotta press here to take advantage of this drive down. What'll happen here? Jumps in. Experiencing burnout. Player picks a good spot to use the KO.
決まったー。
The piece-
Another fight is coming your way.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
気迫がこっちまで伝わってきますね。
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round.
気合入ってますね。
Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner.
どうなる？
Their drive gauge was running low, but they used overdrive art anyway just to show they're not gun-shy. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. More like that.
ナイス。
Add a little super juice into this combo for more damage.
出た。SE 技。
With this super art connect,
どうするどうする？
heading into the end game now, it's getting to KO.
おー
Don't worry about it. Get your hits in and you'll be fine.
勝負はまだこれからって感じですね。
How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now?
一瞬の油断が命取りですよね。
Player 1 has grabbed the lead. Time to settle in and control the pace.
慎重ですね。
Following up, they're backed up into the corner. Wow, they got him down so quick.
おお、しっかり倒しきりましたね。
Okay, more of that next round.
いやー、強すぎるよ。まだわからない。
All the throw connects.
今の完璧。
Combo. Let's go. Comes with the kick.
いけるよ。集中。
Huge chance at turning it right up with the super. Wait, what? Are they actually dead?
ロックオン。
Get it out.
しっかり倒しきりましたね。
Player one got a huge confidence boost there.
もうこんなの誰も勝てないよ。最強です。パッ、気だらけだ。いいですね。
Strings it all together. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Nailed it.
すごい。
Backs them into the corner.
どうなる？
The damage is really piling up now. You can see how cornering your opponent is such an effective game plan. Throws them to negate the block. So they break forward to pressure view. That's what we want.
いやー、どうだ。
In there.
おお、しっかり倒しきりましたね。
Yes. Keep it up.
いやー、強すぎるよ。まだわからない。
Player one creates a good corner opportunity.
狙ってるんですかね、これは。
Jumps in.
いいよ。
Barely blocks the jump in. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Time to take this momentum and really run with it. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? One mistake here is all that's needed to finish the round. Gets him with the anti-air.
All in with the rush.
Burnout activated.
緊張する。
Oh, is this it? Or are they still in this?
ロックオン。
Get it out.
決まった。
Player one has to be pleased with that win.
圧倒してましたね。すごい。
Ooh, yeah, just like that. Throws them to negate the block. How they utilize the corner. They're really being worked over in the corner.
どうだ？
Goes for the throw.
どうなる？
Yeah, yeah.
天才か？
Knockdown. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Okay, they trade hit.
速攻毒。
Yes.
決着ですね。
Well read. Keep going.
いや、強すぎません？すごい気迫みたいなの感じます。
Everything up until now, and everything from here on out is so vital.
どうなるんだろう。
Is it time for the mix?
どういうこと？これ。
Big opening ready to be taken advantage of after that pull. Time to take this momentum and really run with it. Medium kick hits. Looking too impressed with this super.
何これ？すごいやつでいいですね。
Double win super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business.
いい感じに鍛え上げた体してますね。二人ともやる気満々だ。
Burnout activated.
いやー、頑張れ。
KO.
ナイスナイス。かっこいい。
Don't think about what you couldn't do. Think about what you got done.
なんかこう、その場でのぶつかり合い的なものを感じました。
That's what we want. Still plenty of time left.
個人的にはガンガンやり合ってるところが見たいですね。だからどう言ってるんですか？
Still slugging it out at this range. Presses for a reaction with a fireball. Connects with the throw.
今の完璧。
Back into the corner. What setup do they have?
いやー、一気に来るんじゃないですか？これは。
Amazing. They were sitting on their feet for this super. Are you kidding me?
決まっちゃいましたね。
Real
Don't get too down on yourself. Just change gears and attack.
いやー、どっちも頑張っててナイスファイトって感じでした。
Uses the target combo as a filler. Okay. Player one needs to use the threat of the corner here.
名勝負の予感がします。いやー、 どうだどうだ
Can't take the throw? Just beats it up with a combo into super.
きつい技
Knockdown. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Goes for a drive rush. They're looking to keep on the offensive for as long as possible. Dashes forward.
Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change.
マジヒヤヒヤです
Porter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the set? Oh no, there's some KO.
綺麗に決まりましたね
Okay, more of that next round.
いやー強い強すぎるよでもまだわからない
Good stuff, but they gotta keep it up.
大丈夫大丈夫
Sticks the combo. Jump in. Springs forward with the drive rush. Player 2 has the life lead. And they use it.
このまま打ち切ったらかっこいいですよね
They back the opponent into the corner. Now to apply the pressure. Perfect KO. They were in full control there.
ナイスかっこいい
Don't worry about it. Get your hits in and you'll be fine.
これは熱い戦いですねどっちも頑張れ
Goes up a bump. Getting up close and personal. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How the opponent's drive rush to keep it going. Player 2 with a slight lead. Will they capitalize?
いいじゃないですかこれいけそうですよ
These fighters are swinging for control. Closes in. Oh my God, what a throw tech. Drive rush.
All in with the rush!
With super arts into play, it's really anything goes at this point. Looking to follow up after that target combo. They're in the corner. This may change the match.
いやーいかにするんじゃないですかこれは
Oh, burnout. Did they mean to do that? What are they gonna do? A jump? Here's a burnout.
緊張する
Perfect damage calculation. No doubt about it.
ロックオン
Are done.
決まっちゃいましたね
Player 1.
Another fight is coming your way.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
お互いに頑張ってほしいですね
All right, first round. What's going to happen?
ビシバシやり合ってるところが見たいです
Checks with the projectile. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round.
ここからどう攻めるんですかね
Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge?
まだ
Who's gonna make a move?
なんか読み合ってる感じですかねわかんないけど
Parries the attack and
どうするどうする
the fight continues in the middle of the stage. That happens to everyone.
惜しい
Combo with the target combo. Grabs him.
ナイス
Life lead opens up.
頑張れ
Nice. Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation.
何か狙ってるんですかねそれは
In there.
ま
Don't worry. We're just getting started.
たなんかこうシルバシーのぶつかり合い的なものを感じましたいい
Tells them to negate the block.
ですね
Ends the meeting. Hoping for a good return.
これかっこいいやつ
Cammy speed on full display.
It's the Delta Red Assault! Spiral hits!
Is it time for the KO?
おおしっかり倒してきましたね
Yes. Keep it up.
いや強すぎませんすごい気迫みたいなの感じます
Utilizes the parry here to try and establish the pace. Opts to continue the attack with the drive. Wrapping it out up close.
The Apollo throw.
They need to be mindful of their opponent's SA gauge.
Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking.
いやー一気に来るんじゃないですかこれは
Oh, burnout. They need to do that. They get right up with the super.
なんかもうすごいことになってるよ
Kill with that super.
Not a lot to get down about. If anything, we should be glad for it.
めっちゃいい試合でしたまたこんな戦いが見たいです
Jumps up.
We'll gain control of the match in the early going. Don't worry, it happens.
惜しいどうなる
Still 7 minutes.
どうだ
You got it.
大丈夫大丈夫
Does a good job of pushing back. Each hit is so important. Experiencing burnout.
ナイスかっこいい
Yes! Keep it up.
いやー強い強すぎるよでもまだわからない
Combo with the target combo. There's a change of sides. Throws them to negate the block.
慎重ですね
Time to take this momentum and really run with it. Burnout. It's a good spot to use the super.
何これすごい派手でいいですね
Is this gonna kill? The life lead opens up. Can they jump on an opening here?
なんかこっちが結局ナイスかっこいい
Player 1 showing
Time
time.
in the lab pays off.
強すぎすごい勢いでした
Throws him. What's next? Gets the counter. It's okay. You're doing well.
大丈夫大丈夫
No good up high. Check for the projectile. Well, that happens to everyone.
どうなる
Player 2 chases them down.
何か狙ってるんですかねこれは
Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. Yes.
決まりましたね
Reflect on the round and see what you can use next.
どちらもガンガンやり合ってほしいです
How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now?
どうなるんだろう
Not bad. Not bad.
惜しいな今のいいよいいよ
Genius read. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Experiencing burnout.
なんかこっちが緊張する
What'll happen here? Player 1 has an empty drive room. This is a very precarious situation. Oh, it's denied. What a read. Drive usage is back on the table. Oh, yeah, this is all yours.
本当勢いがすごいですね当たってしまうでしょうかどうなんでしょう
Player 1 is in a very good spot.
いやーよく来るんじゃないですかこれは
Connects with the throw.
行ったれ行ったれ
You never know what can happen here. Look at the dance glitch.
What perfect time.
全然気が抜けませんね
Ooh, what a smart throw.
すごすぎ天才
Turns out. Player 1
Putting the cherry on top.
すごいことになってるよ
Perfect damage calculation. No doubt about it. It is over.
気がついましたね
Player 1 is proving hard work pays off.
もうそんなの誰も勝てないよ最強です
There's the counter we wanted. Not bad. Not bad.
まあそういう時もあるよね
Bends the gauge on the drive round. Player 2 creates a good corner on him.
何か狙ってるんですかねこれは
They hit each other. Nice.
ナイス
Reads their mind and techs the throw. Combo with the target combo. Checks them with the projectile. Experiencing burnout.
綺麗に決まりましたね
Let's try to shake up the game plan a bit.
次のラウンドが勝負ですねまあ全部勝負なんです
Good stuff. But but they gotta keep it up.
大丈夫大丈夫
Big opportunity now in this corner.
どうなるんですかねここから
Uses the target combo as a filler.
二人ともやる気満々だ
Picks up the counter. Turn out. Let's get the tempo of the match.
Uses the dig for a super up.
あこれかっこいいやつ
The super hits, and this looks like it's gonna kill.
Oh. しっかり倒しきりましたね
Just needed a bit more composure. You'll get it next time.
面白かったです二人ともマジお疲れ
Blocks the low heavy. Solid idea. Maybe next time.
大丈夫大丈夫
Goes for the throw. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape.
どうなるどうなるどうするどうする
Neither of them willing to back off. More like that.
天才か
Can't get the throw. They are on a roll. Shows the medium kick. Oh, burnout trigger. And go out with a sick combo. Amazing.
決まりましたね
What are your thoughts on what happened during that last round?
今負けちゃった方にも取り返してほしいですね
Yeah, I can't wait to see how these two kick it up. Combo with the target combo. Is it time for the mix? You gotta be. Ooh, yeah, just like that. They gotta press here to take advantage of this drive dash. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Big opportunity coming. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Ah, burnout activates.
Super. Show up what TNT and fighters can do for you.
なんかもうすごいことになってるよ決めてきたナイス
Loosen up and play the point. The results will come.
いやー熱い勝負が繰り広げられておりますどっちが勝ってもおかしくないと思います
Daddy slams on the brakes and shuts out the counter. Oh, putting the cherry on top.
完璧
Uh-oh. This could really tip the scale.
Off the fifth of fear on the super. Burns out.
頑張れ
Here comes the corner press.
いやー一気に来るんじゃないですかこれは決まった
Player one.
Another fight is coming your way.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
どっちも強そうですね
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do?
決まりましたね
Plenty of time left. How's the match going to play out?
ここからどう攻めるんですかね
Player one gets the perfect parry. This could lead to something big.
どうだ
No more drive gauge.
ヒヤヒヤします
There's a corner free. Player one needs to deal with this burnout. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover, or are they in trouble here? I wonder how both fighters will adapt to what we've seen so far. However, takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Keep at it.
大丈夫大丈夫
Knocks them with the projectile. Or can bring drive rush to keep it going. Connect with medium kick. One combo can end this round right now.
どっちもギリギリ
Oh, easy tag. Jump. Ooh, in there.
決まった
Okay, more of that next round.
いや強すぎませんすごい気迫みたいなの感じます
They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it?
一瞬の油断が命取りですよね
Sweet. They back the opponent into the corner. Now to apply the pressure.
この感じは名勝負の予感がしますいいよいいよ
Stuck in the corner, but not going down without a fight.
このまま勝ち切ったらかっこいいですよね
Denied. Time to take this momentum and return now. Expect a tempo and the meter. Hoping for a good return.
すごすぎ天才
Oh, no question whether this super art is going to kill him. Untouchable, impetuous, impeccable, and perfect.
決まった
Cammy win. Here comes a new challenger.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
気迫がさあこっちまで伝わってきますね
Round one.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round.
どっちも強そううまい
The throw is escaped. Pressuring them in the corner.
どうなるどうなる天才か
The pressure continues as they can't escape the corner. They need to find a way out. Reads their mind and takes the throw. They get driven into perfect. Takes the round without getting touched.
ナイスナイスかっこいい
A round in the bag. Good work.
ちょっとこれ強すぎじゃないですか
Dashes up. Is it time for the mix? They just won't stop switching sides. Goes with the safe stuff with that ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Scrapping it out up close. They gotta press here to take advantage of this drive. Rising uppercut. Time to take this momentum and really run with it. Awesome. Big throw.
二人ともやる気満々だいいですね
Experiencing burnout. Uses the gauge for a super arm.
何これすごい派手でいいですね
Closing it out with a super art finish. Nice and clean. Player one got a huge confidence boost there.
強すぎすごい勢いでした
Combo with the target combo. Yes, like that. Quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here?
狙ってるんですかねこれは
That's how it's done.
いやーどうだどうだ
What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Throws them to negate the block. Will they be able to muster up one final push?
慎重ですね
Okay, they'll want to keep this flow going. They're low on both life and drive gauge right now. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here.
どうなるんですかねここから
One combo can end this round right now.
どっちもギリギリ
Stopping rising uppercut. They are one move away from the win. Went for the chip kill.
おーしっかり倒しきりましたね
Well read. Keep going.
いや強すぎませんすごい気迫みたいなの感じます
Both fighters want to establish themselves early on.
どちらが先に仕掛けるんですかねどうなる
How they utilize the corner. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. Time to take it. They were right to be on guard there.
ちゃんとガードしてるすごい慎重ですね
Grabs and throws them away. Experiencing burnout. A good call there.
いや惜しいな今の
Dash. All the throw connects.
すごくいい点差が
Dashes out the cage right there. This is gonna kill. No doubt about it. No way. That win wasn't luck. That was 100% planned.
あそこからの逆転はしびれますね
Cammy.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch.
まだまだ戦い足りないようです
Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight.
ここからどう攻めるんですかね
Throws him down.
うまい
Both fighters are sitting on a full drive gauge. This might be prime time to let it rip. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner.
どうなるどうなるいやーどうだどう
Neither of them willing to back off. Knockdown. Yeah, yeah. Life lead opens up. Hey, oh.
だナイスナイスかっこいい
Round two.
Yes. Keep it up.
いやー強い強すぎるよまだわからない
Dashes forward. How they utilize the corner.
ナイスナイス
Doesn't miss rising. full of reach and jumping. Uses the gauge for a super arm.
いいですね
The super hits, and this looks like it's gonna kill.
ロックオン綺麗に決まりましたね
Cammy.
Player one.
Another fight is coming your way.
It's a mirror match. There's gonna be a lot of pride on the line for this one.
共に頑張ってほしいですね
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do?
かっこいいとこ見たいです
Decides to go in with the target combo. Solid idea. Maybe next time.
惜しい
Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape.
どうなる
Those aren't working here. Oh, that happens to everyone. Sticks the combo. Burnout is triggered. Will they be able to close for the super arm?
これどうするどうする
Experiencing burnout.
なんかくっつける
KO. Okay, now back next round.
いやー強い強すぎるよでもまだわからない
Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation.
何か狙ってるんですかねこれは
Which fighter will control the pace of the match early on?
心理戦にも注目していきたいですいやいや
Oh, miss! Player one can't use any drive moves without burning out. Big change blows. Grabbing it out, ends the needle, hoping for a good return.
あこれかっこいいや
Super is on deck. Smart decision there. The chip damage was enough.
つ決まったなんか
Loosen up and place the corner. The results will come.
こう魂がぶつかり合う感じのものを感じました
Player one can't have the simmer. They gotta start cooking.
Super! Show 'em what a PhD in fighters can do for you!
Uh-oh. This could really tip the scale. The super connect. Taking chunks out of each other here. Big games in here. With a no throw.
いけるよ集中集中
This is a bad situated Rosa.
今の完璧
Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible?
いやー頑張れ
Dangerous range here. They're recovered.
決まっていましたね
It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back.
まだまだ戦い足りないようです
Goes with the safe stuff with that target. Is it time for the mix? Boxing with the target. If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over.
だいぶ有利な状況ですねどうだ
Reads their mind and takes the throw. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Burnout is triggered. Yes.
決着ですね
Well read. Keep going.
いや強すぎませんすごい気迫みたいなの感じます
They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter.
一瞬の油断が命取りですよね
Is it time for the mix? Breaks the block with a throw.
どうなる
Player one will need to play it conservative and Burnout activates. Time to take this momentum and really run with it.
カルトもやる気満々
Grabs and throws them away.
だなんかこっちが緊張する
Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. There's still a chance here. They're in the corner. This may change the match.
いやー一気に
Close it out.
おおしっかりと押し切りましたね
A loss is a loss, but don't let that get you down.
次のラウンドが勝負ですねまあ全部勝負なんですけど
Goes with the safe stuff with that target. Connects with the throw.
すごすぎ天才
take a round. Player one must be beaming out.
圧倒してましたね。すごい。
We're finally ready to begin this long-awaited fight. Our players look primed and ready.
どっちも強そう。
Who will gain control of the match in the early going?
こっからこっから。
Okay, we're in the early stages of the round.
ここからどう攻めるんですかね。どうだ。
Still slugging it out here. Decides to go in with the target combo. Good stuff, but they gotta keep it up.
大丈夫大丈夫。
Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Big counter. Sees it coming and blocks it out.
どうするどうする。
Will they try to finish the round with a drive move?
慎重ですね。
What'll happen here?
Maybe they should back off a bit. Gets back into the corner with pressure building.
Ah, burnout KO!
ナイスナイス。かっこいい。
Okay, more of that next round.
いやー強い。強すぎるよ。でもまだわからない。
Big time that just right to get the perfect kill.
Still plenty of time left.
個人的にはガンガンやり合ってるところが見たいですね。
Player one is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage.
結構リードしてる感じですね。
Keeper on deck for both players. Expect to see some fire.
Nice.
Dashes forward.
Looking for a chance. Time to take this momentum and really run with it.
That's what we want.
Expect the tempo of the Griffin to impress. Super.
いいですね。
Going for the conclusive kill with that super. What a move. KO.
彼らを仕切りましたね。
KO.
Another fight is coming your way.
This is a mirror match, which means it's not just about the win, but about your pride as a player too. This is a must-win fight.
よろしくお願いします。
Blocks it. Pulls off the perfect parry. Now they'll have a chance to jump on the opponent. Team developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight.
ここからどう攻めるんですかね。どうだ。
Reads their mind and techs a throw. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation.
何か狙ってるんですかね。これは。
Box him with a tough brings out the super art.
綺麗に決まりましたね。
Let's try to shake up the game plan a bit.
今負けちゃった方にも取り返してほしいですね。
Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital.
いやーどうなるんだろう。
Early round decisions are so important to set the tone.
どちらが先に仕掛けるんですかね。
Grabbing it out up close. Please, parry. Cannon spike. The life remaining tells us we're halfway through this match. Experiencing Turner.
いやー頑張れ。
Player one, more fuel to the fire. Pump them up.
いいですね。 おお、しっかり倒しきりましたね。
That's a huge win there. Settle down and keep grinding.
なんかここまですごく一進一退できてるんで、どうなるか本当に予想できないです。
Oh, the throw connects.
すごくいい。天才。
Connects with the throw.
今の完璧。
Big opportunity now in this corner.
どうなるんですかね。
Getting up close and personal. Ooh, what a smart throw.
今の完璧。
This is a complete shot.
の名勝負。
Cammy.
Player one has to be pleased with that win.
もうこんなの誰も勝てないよ。最強です。
It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach?
ここからどう攻めるんですかね。どうだ。いやーどうだどうだ。
How will they utilize the corner? That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. dangerous turret. Easy to get tagged at this range. Denies the attack and combo with the target combo. Okay, they'll want to keep this flow going. Did this super up connect? Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Solid throat tap. This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go for it.
どっちもギリギリ
In there!
ナイスナイスかっこいい
Don't worry, we're just getting started here.
なんかこう魂のぶつかり合い的なものを感じました
Keeping them away.
いいですね
Barely blocks the jump in. They return to center stage. That's what we want. Big throws. What's the next move? You've got to be mindful of reach and jump ins at this range. Jumps?
いいよいいよ
A good call. Goes for it in this range.
何ですか今の
Oh, forget about that. Focus.
めっちゃ惜しい同体です
Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Here comes the corner pressure.
いやー一気に来るんじゃないですか
Pumps the brakes on the impact. The next punch may decide this round.
すごいですごいですね
There's a burnout.
いやー頑張れ
That was the highest I've ever seen.
あそこからの逆転が染み出ますね
It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back.
まだまだ戦い足りないようです
Frozen. What's next? If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Player 2 creates a they've been pushed into the wall and a KO. Don't worry about it. Get your hits in and you'll be fine.
勝負はまだこれからって感じですね
They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it?
一瞬の油断が命取りですよね
Immediate kick. Grabbing it out up close. Big up. Nice read with a cannon spike. Jump. Burnout activates.
二人ともやる気満々だ
Goes with the space buff with that target combo. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner.
この感じは
Rock super incoming.
すごいことになってるよ
Oh, burnout. Do they need to do that? Who's gonna take it? Closes it out.
決まった
That's a huge win there. Settle down and keep grinding.
いやー強い強すぎるよまだわからない
This can lead to some big damage. More fuel to the fire. Cook them up.
すごいことになってるよ
Spends it all on the super. Not one bit about it. Pulse with the kick. Back into the corner. What setup do they have?
いやー一気に来るんじゃないですかこれは
Super is on deck. They're gonna pull the trigger. What a finish.
決めてきたナイス
Cammy.
Don't worry about the loss because their next spin's gonna show them that you're for real.
めっちゃいい試合ですまだ戦いが見たいです
Smart play with the throw. Okay, they take hits. The damage is really piling up now. You can see how cornering your opponent is such an effective game plan. Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Corner makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup?
何か狙ってるんですかねこれはあと少し
At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. Maybe they should back off a bit. No more drive gauge. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Holds out with the block. KO.
綺麗に決まりましたね
Let's try to shake up the game plan a bit.
今負けちゃった方に戻り返してほしいですね
How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now?
いやーどうなるんだろう
How will they utilize the corner? Breaks their guard with a throw. Here,
ナイスナイス
doesn't miss a beat. Risky up close grab still going.
いいよいいよ
Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Big throws. Player 2 will look to apply pressure. Turns out.
まだいける
Didn't hesitate going for the kill with that super.
ロックオン決まった
Send him home. You got this one.
いや強すぎませんすごい気迫みたいなの感じます
Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here?
これはどっちも応援したいですね
Which fighter will control the pace of the match early on?
心理的にも
Let's start off and keep going.
どういうことこれ
They're in the corner. This may change the match.
いやー一気にこれは
They need to be mindful of their opponent's SA gauge. A jump? What are they gonna do? Impact squat. Next to counter. There's the burnout.
なんかこっちが緊張する
Breaks it up. Why are they going in? Oh, critical hit now? Are you kidding me? Player one must be beaming at one.
強すぎすごい勢いでした
Locks on for the throw. Nice counter. Not bad. Not bad.
いや惜しいな今の
Player one chases them down.
何か狙ってるんですかねこれは
Next up, it's okay. You're doing well.
大丈夫大丈
Add a little super juice into this combo for more damage.
夫これが SA 技ってやつですねどうするどうする
What's their game plan here at this critical stage?
二人ともやる気満々だ
Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match. Ah, burnout activate.
なんかこっちが緊張する
A quick breather.
おおしっかり倒しきりましたね
Well read. Keep going.
いや強すぎませんすごい気迫みたいなの感じます
Had the radar up.
どういうことこれ
That parry may be just the catalyst they need. How they utilize the corner. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have?
こっからこっから慎重ですね
How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Great work. Just like that.
まあそういう時もあるよね
Reed with a cannon style. Wrap solid anti-air. There's still a pump the brakes on the impact.
ヒヤヒヤします
They can drop hard. Time to take this momentum and turn out, but they may have a plan. Axes out the cage right there.
今完璧
This is gonna kill. No doubt about it. Down.
決めてったナイ
Player
Cammy.
one.
Another fight is coming your way.
And they've gone for the same character. Neither side's gonna want to lose this one.
どっちも強そうですね
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play.
気合入ってますね
Decides to go in with the target combo. Pressuring them in the corner.
どうなる
Don't worry, it happens.
惜しい
A big drive gauge disparity has opened up. And it wouldn't surprise me if they tried to and a super activation, looking to score some juicy damage.
SA 技
This is a huge chance to make it feel. Get
ナイスナイスかっこいいターゲット
Don't worry about it. Get your hits in, and you'll be fine.
次のラウンドが勝負ですねあ全部勝負なんですけど
Now that's what we want. They back the opponent into the corner. Now to apply the pressure.
この感じが名勝負がやばい
Their timing was on point there. That perfect parry may lead to something.
いいですねいいよいいよ
Still small the throw connects.
全然気が抜けませんね
Connects with medium kick. Experiencing burnout. They push back. Combo finishes it.
おおしっかり倒しきりましたね
This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
なんかここまですごく一進一退できてるんで次どうなるか本当に予想できないです
Hits him with a stopping power. The match just started. It's anyone's game.
個人的にはガンガンやり合ってるところが見たいですね
Just goes for it in this game.
やばい
Spends it all on the super. Not shy one bit about it. Super. That's what you want to see. Half the supers burn out, but they may have a plan here.
今の完璧
Crashes out the cage right there. Yo, the special forces don't play. Delta ran assault.
ターゲット損
This is a critical play. It's over.
決まっちゃいました
Cammy
ね
wins.
Okay, on to the next one.
いやーどっちも頑張っててナイスファイトって感じでした
Jumps?
いやはい
Both fighters want to establish themselves early on.
どちらが先に仕掛けるんですかねどうだ
How will they utilize the corners? There's a wall splash, which leaves them wide open.
いやーどうだどうだ
Nice. Real smart choice there.
すごい
Reads their mind and techs the throw. The damage is really piling up now. You can see how cornering your opponent is such an effective game plan.
このまま押し切るんでしょう
Getting into the end game now. Nice. Sees the combo through and takes the round.
かおー
Bags the round. What did you make of it?
勝負はまだこれからって感じですね
You got that right. Oh, next round started. That's how it's done.
ナイス
Still slugging it out at this range. Goes with the safe stuff with that target combo. Oh, burnout triggered. One fighter drives. Ooh, yeah, just like that. They're backed up into the corner.
この感じは名勝負の
Burns out.
危ない危ないでもまだいける
Max SA gauges. Knew the throw was coming. Oh, looking to impress. This super.
これかっこいいやつ
This is gonna kill. No doubt about it.
お名勝負
A loss is a loss, but don't let that get you down.
なんかこう魂のぶつかり合い的なものを感じました
Dashes.
毛だらけだ
We're just getting started here. We'll take control. Oh, putting the chair on top. Yo, the special forces don't play. Delta ran assault. Player one with the lead. Will they go for offense or defense?
いいじゃないですかこれいけそうですよ
Off of me. Both fighters are desperate for meters. What are they gonna do? Cannon spike. Player one is barely hanging on to the last of the drop. Super on show what a PhD fighter can do for you.
なんかすごいことになってるよ
Skillet burns out. They are done.
決まっちゃいましたね
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch.
まだまだ戦い足りないようですナイスナイス
Gets backed into the corner with pressure building.
何か狙ってるんですかねそれは
Solid idea. Maybe next time.
はい
On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Throws him. What's next?
ナイス
They trade hits. And now, both fighters are working with empty drive gauges. Heats it up with a combo into super.
出た It's 山さん
They're experiencing burnout.
決まった
Don't worry. We're just getting started here.
なんかこう魂のぶつかり合い的なものを感じました
Combo with the target combo.
ちゃんとガードしてる
Nice reads in the cannon spike. There's a definite gauge disparity here, but it may not matter. There's actually in there.
綺麗に決まりましたね
Every loss.
Another fight is coming your way.
We are about to see a mirror match go down where they can match each other move for move. This is the hardest kind of match. Who will come out on top?
飛躍がこっちまで伝わってきますね
Nailed. Deal some damage with that quick combo. Backs them into the corner.
どうなるどうなる
Don't worry, it happens.
大丈夫大丈夫
Combo with the target combo.
どうなる
Box him with the target combo. Now that happens to everyone.
惜しい
In a dire situation. KO.
決着ですね
Don't worry, we're just getting started here.
次のラウンドが勝負ですねまあ全部勝負なんですけど
Full game control of the match in the early going.
こっからこっから
Jumps up. Player 2 can build off this lead.
このまま押し切るんでしょうか
Nice.
二人ともやる気満々だ
Still working it out at this range. Player 2 will look to apply pressure.
どうなるんですかねここから
It's a good spot. Use the super.
何これすごい派手でいいですね
Yo, are they actually in there?
決まった
Everyone loses. Just roll with it and adapt to your opponent.
いやー熱い戦いでした次の試合もファイト
Got their eye on the air. Parries the attack and player 2 chases them down.
何か狙ってるんですかねこれはどうだ
What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive.
いやーどうだどうだヒヤヒヤします
How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? This is a huge chance to make it feel it. They're still KO.
決着ですね
Let's try to shake up the game plan a bit.
勝負はまだこれからって感じですね
Gets the jump in. Everything up until now and everything from here on out is so vital.
いやーどうなるんだろう
Is it time for the mix? Breaks their guard with the throw. Here comes the mix-up. Jumps in.
慎重ですね
Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Shows the medium kick. Flatlines them.
おおしっかり倒し切りましたね
That's a huge win there. Settle down and keep grinding.
熱い勝負が繰り広げられておりますどっちが勝ってもおかしくないと思います
Not looking good. The corner's a bad place to be. Player 1 is in a very good spot. There's the burnout.
なんかこっちが緊張する
Wait, what? Are they actually dead?
ロックオン
Perfectly executed.
しっかり倒し切りましたね
Player 1 got a huge confidence boost there.
圧倒してましたねすごい
The first round begins. No time to save that stuff for nationals. It's time to go all in.
気合入ってますね
That parry may be just the catalyst they need. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out?
ここからどう攻めるんですかね
They're really being worked over in the corner.
結構リードしてる感じですね
Pressuring them in the corner.
どうなるどうなる
It's okay. You're doing well.
大丈夫大丈夫
The attack is parried. No more drive gauge.
ヒヤヒヤします
Brings out the super arm. They saw a path and they took it.
ナイスかっこいい
Player 1 took that convincingly. But what's next?
なんかこう魂のぶつかり合い的なものを感じました
You're totally right. Let's see if they clue in on that and make adjustments next round. A good call there.
まあそういうこともあるよねいやいや
Nice. They return to center. The throw is denied. Jumps in. Time to take this momentum and really run with it. Experiencing burnout. And for Meter, turn.
これかっこいいやつ
Oh, looking for the definitive end to this match with a level 3 super!
Don't think about what you couldn't do. Think about what you got done.
なんかここまですごく一進一退できてるんだどうなるか本当に予想できないです
Big opportunity now in the corner.
この感じは名勝負の予感がします
This could lead to some big damage! Turning it right up with the super!
ナイスナイス
They should have kept this one classified, because it's straight up nasty! Yellow red assault!
Yeah, hold that.
Wow! Nowhere to run!
一気に来るんじゃないですかこれは
That wasn't bad.
素晴らしい存在です毛だらけだ
Turns out, it is over!
決まっちゃいましたね
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch.
まだまだ戦い足りないようです
Using the target combo was a filler. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have?
どちらが先に仕掛けるんですかね
Lots of aggression from both sides. It backs them into the corner.
どうなるどうなる
That's some big juicy damage on that counter. Sick. So on point. Can't tech the throw.
どうするどうする
Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Tries to add a little super juice into this combo for more damage.
出た SA 技頑張れ
Don't worry about it. Get your hits in and you'll be fine.
今負けちゃった方に戻り返してほしいですね
They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter.
一瞬の油断が命取りですよね
The match just started. It's anyone's game.
個人的にはガンガンやり合ってるところが見たいですね
No worries about it.
そういう時もあるよね
Okay, they trade hits.
慎重ですね
Is it time for the mix? Ooh, yeah, just like that. Going in? Still scrapping for control of the noticeable light.
Comes off the tank and scores the win!
決めてった
Here's the final round! The real fight starts now!
熱い勝負が繰り広げられておりますでもおかしくないと思います
Oh, forget about that!
めっちゃ惜しい
Turning it right up with the super!
すごいことになってるよ
Spends it all on the super! He's not shy one bit about it! Big gauge lead here! Here comes the corner pressure!
いやー一気に来るんじゃないですかこれは
Throws him!
すごすぎ天才
What are they gonna do? Oh, putting the cherry on top!
すごいことになってるよ
They should have kept this one classified, because it's straight up nasty! Yellow red assault! Why are they going in? Head down! Give them the biscuit and the tea! They gotta dig down deep here.
すごい激闘ですねどっちも負けないです
The pace quickens after trading hits. Shit! Are you kidding me?
決まっちゃいましたね
Cammy.
Another fight is coming your way.
It's a mirror match. There's gonna be a lot of pride on the line for this one.
じゃあワクワクします
All right, first round. What's going to happen?
ビシバシやり合ってるところが見たいです
Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner.
どうなるどうなる
Now is triggered.
頑張れ
The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak.
どうなるヒヤヒヤします
One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. They've been pushed into the wall and the stun's there.
ヒヤヒヤします
Good stuff, but they gotta keep it up.
大丈夫大丈夫
Porter makes it hard to escape. And a super activation. Yep.
ナイスナイスかっこいい
Let's try to shake up the game plan a bit.
次のラウンドが勝負ですね。全部そうなんですけど
How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now?
一瞬の油断が命取りですよね。
They're in the corner and the beatdown continues.
結構リードしてる感じですね。
Spin knuckle. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range.
やる気満々だ。
The life remaining tells us we're halfway through this match. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner.
この感じは名勝負の予感がします。勝てるよこれ。
Not a lot to get down about. If anything, we should be glad for it.
めっちゃいい試合でした。またこんな戦いが見たいです。
Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight.
ここからどう攻めるんですかね。
Don't worry. Ooh, gets the perfect parry to stop that dead. How will they capitalize on this opening? How will they utilize the corner?
どうするどうする。
Reed
天才か。
lands the forward throw. The corner pressure continues. The damage is really piling up now. You can see how cornering your opponent is such an effective game plan.
このままです。
Goes for the super art? There's still a get.
綺麗に決まりましたね。
Don't worry, we're just getting started here.
なんかこう魂のぶつかり合い。敵のものを感じました。
The jump in catches them. Throws them to negate the block.
天才か。
Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity.
何か狙ってるんですかねこれは。
Still swings knives. Goes with the safe stuff with that target. Genius read. Connects with medium kick. Ah, burnout activates. Wraps it up with a decisive combo. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
熱い勝負が繰り広げられております。どっちが勝ってもないと思います。
Is it time for the mix? Right up with the super.
なんかもうすごいことになってるよ。
What are they gonna do? Jump!
危ない危ない。でもまだいける。
Meet them air to air. Super is on deck. They're gonna pull the trigger.
すごい。
Stand free. Still in the oh,
なんかもうすごいことになってる。
Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking.
いやー一気に来るんじゃないですかこれは。ターゲットに損
Player
傷。
1 are you kidding?
決まっちゃいましたね。
Cammy wins.
Don't worry about the loss. Because your next win's gonna show them that you're for real.
いやーどっちも頑張っててナイスファイトって感じでした。ナイスナイス。
Strings it all together. No misses.
どうなる。
Does a good job of pushing back. What's the kid experiencing? KO. Yes. Keep it up.
いや強すぎません。すごい気迫みたいなの感じます。
Everything up until now and everything from here on out is so vital.
どうなるんだろう。
Early round decisions are so important to set the tone.
こっから。
Not bad. Not bad.
いや惜しいな今の。
Uses the target combo with a filler.
慎重ですね。
What'll happen here? Big back.
決めてったー。ナイス。
A loss is a loss, but don't let that get you down.
なんかここまですごくいい試合できてるんで。どうなるか本当に予想できないです。
They're turning it up a notch. You might see some rush down here.
心理戦にも注目していきたいです。
trying to know what controls them.
Smart play with the throw.
Checks with a medium. Target combo into. Yeah, hold that. Off of me. What are they gonna do? Both are ready to pull the trigger on their super art. These fighters are swinging for control of the match. Who's gonna take it? Super art to show them what a PhD in fighters can do for you. Yo, the special forces don't play. Delta ran assault. Why are they going in? Hang down. Going in. Drive gauge on top. Are they gonna gun it? There's the burnout.
なんかこっちが緊張する
Oh my God! What a finish!
名勝負
Player one has to be pleased with that win.
強すぎすごい勢いでした
They're laying into each other.
天才か
Gets back into the corner with pressure building.
狙ってるんですかねこれは
Keep at it.
いやーどうだどうだ
So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Player one is working with a less than ideal drive gauge. They'll need to be very careful here. This is a real back and forth match. They definitely know what the other is capable of. Yeah, yeah. Yes, keep it up.
いやー強い強すぎるよでもまだわからない
Misses.
Looking to impress.
何これすごい派手でいいですね
Dashes forward.
Player one will look to burnout activate.
頑張れ二人ともやる気満々だ
Going in.
Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Spin up.
しっかりと押し切りましたね
Don't worry. We're just getting started here.
ついに勝負がついちゃうんですねファイト
Medium kick. Back into the corner. What setup do they have?
いやー一気に来るんじゃないですかこれは
Connects with the throw. Both are ready to pull the trigger on their super burnout. More fuel for the fire. Hook them up.
すごいことになってるよ
Wait, what? Are they actually dead? Over in a flash.
決まった
Cammy
Okay.
wins.
Another fight is coming your way.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
なんかワクワクします
All right, first round. What's going to happen?
痛いですすごい
Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape.
どうなるどうなる
Still slugging it out. Throw misses.
どうなる
Saw that.
ナイスナイスかっこいい
Nice. That's the way to do it.
ちょっとこれ強すぎじゃないですか
They piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it?
いやーどうなるんだろう
Player one,
ちょっと何ですか今の
will that parry change the momentum of this match?
Medium kick hits.
Still slugging it out at this range.
いやいや
Player one can't use any drive moves without burning out. Uses the gauge for a super arm.
すごすぎ天才
The super hits, and this looks like it's gonna kill.
ロックオン綺麗に決まりましたね
Player one puts their strength on show.
強すぎすごい勢いでした
Big counter. Saw that.
天才か
Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. Player 1 has them legit shook in the corner.
結構リードしてる感じですね
Reads their mind and techs the throw. Both fighters at 50% health.
どうするどうする
Grabs them.
毛だらけだ
That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit.
いいダメージ
Experiencing beats it up with a combo into super.
天才か
Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this. They're going for the super hard.
ちょっと何ですか今のおおしっかり倒しきりましたね
Well read. Keep going.
いや強すぎませんすごい気迫みたいなの感じます
Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace.
いいですね
Dash forward. Player 1 has the meter. Takes him all the way to the corner with that. Dashes up.
Gotta be careful not to whip at this range.
Jump.
Time to take this momentum and really run with it.
Nice parry. That's a counter.
ダメージそんなに入るの
Not much life difference. Manages to block the jump in attack.
Connect with medium.
ナイスナイス
Experiencing burnout.
Super art to show up what our PhD fighters can do for you.
もうすごいことになってるよロックオンしっかり倒しきりましたね
Player 1 is unrivaled.
強すぎすごい勢いでした
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet.
もう一回戦うんですね頑張れ
Projectile to try and change the situation. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out?
ここからどう攻めるんですかね
Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Pressuring them in the corner.
どうなるどうなるどうだいやーどうだ
Oh, hello, heavy hit. Oh, that happens to everyone.
大丈夫大丈夫
They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. In a dire situation. Get
綺麗に決まりましたね
Don't worry. Get your hits in, and you'll be fine.
勝負はまだこれからって感じですね
They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter.
一瞬の乱暴命取りですよ
Still slugging it out at this range. The fighters return to the middle of the stage. Dashes up.
毛だらけだ
Goes for the fireman, which is very strong at this range. Player 1 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes.
二人でやる気満々だ
Why are they going in? Uses the gauge for a super art.
それかっこいいやつ
Oh, no question whether this super art is going to kill or not.
決まった
Send him home. You got this one.
熱い勝負が繰り広げられておりますどっちが勝っても少ないと思います
Excellent damage on that. Is it time for the mix? Side switch. Super clutch corners. Risky play, but it pays off. There's a burnout.
いやー頑張れ
Hits up the counter. This is going to be huge. They're in the corner. This may change the match.
いやー一気に来るんじゃないですかこれは
Does she try? That was decent.
決まった
Ken.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back.
まだまだ戦い足りないようです
They hit each other. Box him with a target. Lots of aggression from both sides. The low kick is blocked. Decides to go in with the target combo. It's okay. You're doing well.
大丈夫大丈夫
Player 2 is a good corner opportunity.
何か狙ってるんですかねこれは
Even a throw here will do. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Smart choice to use that attack to do chip damage and get the KO to take the round.
ナイスナイスかっこいい
How How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now?
いやーどうなるんだろう
Still plenty of time left.
心理戦にも注目していきたいです慎重ですね
Player 1 can't let their drive lose.
やばい
Perfect parry. How will they follow up? Dashes up. Genius read. Is it time for the mix? Check with the medium. Oh, miss. Playing nice. What's the next move? Both fighters have great words. Just like that.
いや惜しいな
Still slugging it out. Here's a good spot. Use the super.
今の完璧
Back the opponent into the corner. Now experiencing burnout. Flatline.
決めてったナイス
Oh, yeah. This is all yours.
なんかここまですごく一進一退できてるんで次どうなるか本当に予想できないです
Grabs and throws them away. This Dragon Blast flame could be big. Now, can they throw them? Big throw.
Nowhere to run.
いやー一気に来るんじゃないですかこれは
Sticks out a kick.
Dangerous range here. Player 1 is on the brink of disaster. A jump.